Congratulations, Montana.
Thank you.
That was fantastic. I know that I interviewed you during the Scrum, and you were talking about how your family is on a mission for gold, including your daughter. So how do you feel in that fight? Do you feel proud? Was that something you kind of predicted to kind of get her out in that way?
Yeah, I mean, I always want to get at the finish. You know, it's kind of whatever she gave me. You know, I knew if she was backing up and kind of just letting me go for those takedowns, it would be an easy submission. But, you know, I kind of wanted to get a knockout for my daughter, but a submission will work.
Did she tap? Like, how did that ending go?
Yeah, she tapped on me, and then she said kind of tap, and then I was like, told the ref, I was like, she tapped, so that's when we kind of broke it up.
Pretty dominant performance overall. I mean, how would you grade yourself after that?
You know, I could always do better. I mean, it was the perfect fight to showcase all of my skills in, honestly. Yeah, I just want to keep fighting tougher opponents and keep moving up the ranks.
The chain of submissions to finally get there. I mean, were you shocked at how long she was able to hang in there? I mean, did you feel like it wasn't locked in, or what? I mean, what was going through your mind? Is she just
usually when I get that arm bar, and most of the girls, they tap right away, but she was kind of really flimsy, more like noodly, kind of girly feeling. So I was like, I gotta keep going. You know, I gotta either end up on top and finish it with elbows, or move on to another submission.
You made it clear. I mean, you just want to keep fighting better and better people. You said in there too, you want a new contract as well. Are you unhappy with where you're at right now, or what? How would you?
I mean, yeah, I'm not where I want to be financially. So of course, I want to keep getting more and more money. You know, if I'm going to be on the pay-per-view, I might as well be getting paid what the pay-per-view fighters get paid.
Yeah. Where do you think you sit in the division? As we said, it's still kind of sorting itself out. But I mean, where do you see yourself in the positioning there?
I mean, honestly, I'm 3-0 in the division. That's the most most wins any of the girls have in the division. So you know, I'm right there with the best of the best.
Is there a fight that you think makes sense that would maybe demonstrate that for everybody?
You know, I kind of talked about fighting Paige Van Zant just to get my name out there a little bit more. You know, I don't know where I sit from here on out. I think I got my name out a little bit here on this pay-per-view card. So, I mean, just whatever the UFC wants to get me.
3 wins and 3 finishes. What is it in? Is it something you're training that makes you finish fights, or is it just your fighting style?
Yeah, my fighting style, and in training. You know, in training we start in every position possible. I go over every scenario, and I'm always looking for that tap.
And what was the environment like in there and finishing the hometown girl?
You know, it wasn't much different than any of the other fights I've been in. You know, when I get in that cage and it locks, it's just me and that girl. You know, I don't really think about anybody out in the crowd. Afterwards, I kind of look out and I'm like, wow, that was a lot of people I just fought in front of. But no, it wasn't any different than it usually is.
Is there a trade-off when you are on a contract, like the Ultimate Fighter contract, which has been the source of controversy? Fighters have talked about it before. Is there a trade-off when you're saying, well, if I'm going to take a top 5, top 10 person, I need to be on a different contract, or otherwise I'll accept opponents that are lower in the ranking and there's less risk of injury?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's exactly where I stand. If they're going to fight me against tougher opponents that I could, you know, I'm risking getting hurt against and moving up the ranks, I might as well get paid a little bit more.
So is that what, if they do offer you someone in the top 5 but it's on your current contract, would you say no to that?
Yeah, I would be like, you know, can give me a lesser name fighter, and then maybe if you want to pay me a little bit more, I'll definitely fight that top 5 opponent.
And what do you think about the flyweight champion, Valentina Shevchenko?
You know, I think she's very tough, of course. I mean, she's a champion for a reason. She was almost the champion at 35, and, you know, she's a great fighter, and I'd love to go against her one of these days.
Right now, are you a full-time fighter? Is that your only job right now?
Yeah, I also teach at kids jiu-jitsu, and then I'm a full-time mother as well.
Thank you,